Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Springfield Cardinals and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Armando Vasquez is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Kevin Ryder, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the 3rd one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Ready on 1 and 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
In now, Harvey Ware. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And that's through for a hit. Throw into 2nd. And he's safe.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Johnny Flores. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. You have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Now the 1-0. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike two. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Dan Darnell will be on the mound for game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Coming to the plate now, Arnold Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Suzuki.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sergio Valentine. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Ball. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. Ryder is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third, left fielder, Johnny Combs.
Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Combs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And a breaking ball stays outside.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Lifted in the air to center field. Ware waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll head to inning number 2 here at Safeco with no score. In now, number 63. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bruno loves it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box now, Richard Ogden. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. No score here as we play inning number 2. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Standing in now, Michael Joyal, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Casto on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keith Ogle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
First baseman, Keith Ogle.
First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that one just missed outside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
So coming to the plate, Keith Roman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Tony Casto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Hit in the air to right field. Ogden moves over, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Claudio Cedeno. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Lifted into center field. Casto is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, catcher, Tadahito Ishikawa.
Now at the plate, Tadahito Ishikawa. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Roman is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, left fielder, Kevin Ryder.
Into the box now, Kevin Ryder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Ready with the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box, Grant McManus. Swing and a liner. Foul. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ryder stands at second with two gone. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We play 2.5. No score on the show. Now at the plate, Pablo Bruno. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And there's one down now.
Batting 8, Patrick Washburn.
Now at the plate, Patrick Washburn. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting 9.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Freddie Marmolejo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Ryder is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Harvey Ware. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Combs is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Johnny Flores.
At the plate, Johnny Flores. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Marmolejo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's
63.
check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Now in the box, number 63. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Stepping in, Arnold Suzuki back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sergio Valentine. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. And there's their first hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Johnny Combs, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. In now, Keith As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. And their runners at the corners now. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Flores. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Stepping in, Keith Roman, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And this is fouled at the plate. One and two, here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4 full. Arkansas leads this thing 1-0. Ready now, Richard Ogden. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Richard Ogden.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Ogden is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
In the air now, out to right field. Roman waits on it. 1 down.
First baseman number 23, Michael Doyle.
Stepping into the box, Michael Doyle comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
This one's down to third. Marmolejo takes it in. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box, Claudio Cedeno. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. And a fastball just a bit high.
The count is 2-1.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Tony Casto.
Leading off for Arkansas, center fielder, Tony Casto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Into the box now, Pablo Bruno, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ryder on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Patrick Washburn.
Digging in now, Patrick Washburn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
The 2-0. This one's flared off to the right side. Ogden is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Tadahito Ishikawa. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
One-0 count. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. That's popped up. Marmolejo in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Kevin Ryder, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Grant McManus.
Ready once again, Grant McManus. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's set, and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Travelers lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Freddie Marmolejo.
Leading off for the Travelers, third baseman, Freddie
First pitch of the
Marmolejo.
at-bat. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 1-2 delivery. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Arnold Suzuki. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. is in there for strike one.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. Sergio Valentine is on deck. One out, nobody on. And he misses. Ball four.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in once again, Sergio Valentine. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Suzuki, base runner at first with one out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. In the dirt is there, and he's out trying to take second. And he misses again. Ball four, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Combs, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the two-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And the runner will get back standing. Two out with the man at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A pause and the 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. It's on to the seventh inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Digging in, the switch hitter, Harvey Ware. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Standing in, Johnny Flores. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Quick check on that time run at first. And he's back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Digging in to try it again, number 63. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The right fielder, number 7, Richard Ogden.
So stepping in, Richard Ogden, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ware at second with 2 down. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two and 2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
The 2-2. Still even at 2 and 2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2 and 2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Striding into the box, Michael Joyo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
How about it?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Claudio Cedeno, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming, here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Looking to leave him loaded. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Get up and stretch now here in the great Northwest. Arkansas leads this thing 1-0. Robin Ruth gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robin Ruth.
Stepping up now, Keith Ogle is batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Stepping in now, Pete Roman as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn. And I think he knew he was going to get taken out, so that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
In now, Pablo Bruno, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Into the box, Patrick Washburn, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Now he's able to get a glove on that one. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Travelers lead it 2-0. At the plate, Tadahito Ishikawa. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Hit back up the middle. Suzuki scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. It's been a game of starting pitching so far, as on cue we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Ryder. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holmes is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Striding forward now is the DH, Grant McManus. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's even at 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Felipe Urban is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. At the plate, Harvey Ware. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. McManus leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Urban, a Cuban-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a curveball. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Arkansas leads this thing 2-0. Number 43 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 43.
Digging in, Freddie Marmolejo, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Third baseman, Freddie Marmolejo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready for another chance? Arnold Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box now, Sergio Valentine. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Throw over to first, and they got him. Two out, nobody on. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Johnny Combs is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Standing in now, Keith Ogle, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Valentine over at second. Holmes at first, 2 out in the inning. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Keith Roman would be next. Pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready for another shot now, Keith Roman. Ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. 9th inning coming up. The Travelers lead it 2-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Harvey Ware, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Striding in, Johnny Flores. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. fouled away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, number 63.
Coming to the plate now, number 63. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Roman has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 7, Richard Ogden.
Digging in, Richard Ogden. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Flores is off at first with 2 away. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Standing in, Michael Joyal, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a hard liner, but foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again a 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count still. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So striding in, Claudio Cedeno. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
In there, 1-1. The 1-1. Liner toward right center. And this gets down. Extra bases. And this could change everything. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Now batting, Tadahito Ishikawa. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Roman has a play. And that ends the inning. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Springfield's out in front, 3-2.
Your
Mike
attention,
Mayers.
please.
If the man
Now
called on to
pitching for
close this
Springfield.
one and earn a save
Number
in the
59,
ninth.
Mike Mayers.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tony
Leading off
Castro.
from the
He
bottom of the
homered
ninth.
earlier and is 2 for 3
Center
to this
fielder,
point.
Tony Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Ogden is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for.
Now batting.
1 away.
Second baseman, Pablo Bruno.
Digging in, Pablo Bruno. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is the guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now at the plate, Patrick Washburn. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. The 2-0 is a fastball that misses. Freddie Marmolejo is on deck. And 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Bruno leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. The 3-1 pitch. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another full count pitch home. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Freddie Marmolejo, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Is a fastball on the outer third. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Springfield came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 43 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Mike Mayers earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Springfield Cardinals: 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Travelers, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.